Okay, so let's try the second problem. Okay, so Renato was both unfortunate and lucky to have witnessed a lightning strike, like a lightning striking a post. So the post, okay, or the tree in this matter, okay, struck by the lightning, snapped, okay, and 36 feet above the ground, and the top part of the post, which is 120 feet long, yeah, so the post here is is the tree in question, rests with its tip on the ground whole, and the broken end rests on top of the post or the tree's stump. So Renato, even incredulous after the incident, wondered what angle does the top part of the post makes with the ground. So Renato wants to find the measurement of this angle after the said incident. Okay, so can we help Renato out with this problem? Okay, so how can we find the measurement of this angle, guys? Given that we have here this stump of the tree, we have here the stump of the tree that was snapped after the lightning strike, and then we have here this part of the tree that kind of formed a special a right triangle here on this problem, and this part of the tree that was torn or was snapped, okay, and it contacted with the ground, so it looks like this is the hypotenuse of our right triangle, since we have the stump, of course, is lying perpendicularly to the ground on this problem. So therefore we can use the Pythagorean theorem for this problem to solve for the measurement of this side measurement. But do we really need to solve for the side measurement of this point? What are they asking for this question? They're asking for the angle at which, okay, wondered what angle does the top part of the post make with the ground. We need to find the value of x. So for this problem, we're going to be using not the Pythagorean theorem, we're going to use the trigonometric ratios for this problem. Okay, so what trigonometric ratio, okay guys, what trigonometric ratio has the hypotenuse on its formula and also the opposite side? Okay, yeah. So again, our reference for or the basis of our formula for choosing the formula for the trigonometric ratio would be the angle. Okay, would be the angle given on this problem. And on this problem, the angle is the one that's missing and is x degrees. And for this problem, it has these two given information, the opposite side, which is 36 feet, and the hypotenuse, which is 120 feet. So out of the 6 trigonometric ratios, the best formula that we can use for this problem would be the sine formula, and that would be so. And if we're going to try to expand that, that's going to be sine theta is going to be equal to the opposite side all over the hypotenuse. Okay, and since the value of theta, given that theta is equal to x, this is the one that we want to solve. So sine theta is going to be equal to the opposite side, which is 36, all over the hypotenuse, which is equal to 120. And if we use cross multiplication, if we multiply using cross multiplication on this problem, we can say that we can say that 120 sine theta is equal to 36. But if we're going to try to analyze, we don't really need to cross multiply for this problem. Okay, for this problem, we just have to raise the entire equation to -1. We need to find the inverse of sine in order to remove the sine here, and so that we can be left with this angle theta. So therefore, the solution for this problem is going to be the inverse sine of 36 over 120. Okay, and guys, how do you evaluate inverse sines on your calculator? So let's say, for example, you have this calculator, you're using your calculator. So we have here this inverse sine formula. Okay, just press shift. Okay, so there's a shift button here on top. Just press shift and then try to find or try to locate sine. And after we press shift and you click sine, you're going to get this function. Okay, you're gonna get this function, so that's sine raised to -1, open parentheses, and that's where we input, or that's where we put our fraction here. So that's 36 all over 120, and that should give us, if you're using your calculator, it should give us roughly 17 17.48. Okay, so it should give us roughly 17.48 degrees. Okay, so theta is just equal to 17.48 degrees for this problem using the inverse sine function on your calculator. And you can also try this on your phone, on your smartphone SciCal calculator, or you could also try it online using Symbolab or MS Math Solver. Those good applications, those good websites where you can compute for as many scientific functions that you can try to find in our lesson, and also in different subjects, especially in science and in math. So therefore, the value of theta is equal to 17.48 degrees, and therefore x is equal to 17.48 degrees using the inverse sine function. And that's how we solved it for this problem.